Well, we have started in the year 2008. We are now about 100 over people. We've developed over the years, and I think why we come to Singapore is probably because the IPR laws are very strong. We have very strong support from the government in this area, especially in the renewable energy. And I think there is a huge diversity that encourages innovation. So this way, why we're here. I think, first of all, it doesn't mean that if there's no wind, you can do research in wind. We actually, in Singapore, we make the most icebreakers in the world. We don't have ice in Singapore. I think the leveraging on diversity is important. I think we have close to about 16 different nationalities in our company, and they all come from different parts of Asia, including other parts of the world. We bring about this talent pool, and it's a good place for people to want to reside and to work in innovation. And we collaborate with very much of we use Singapore as a hub. We collaborate with universities in China, in Australia, the research centers in Australia, CSIRO. We collaborate very much with NTU, which is our preferred partner in Asia. And recently we've just signed a collaboration whereby we have a joint lab in materials, and that lab will be very key moving forward, especially in the area of materials technology for the Vestas new products. One Vestas concept, I think we are very excited about it. I think it is going to bring about a synergy between whereby we bring the business people and the technology people together. That would also, different form of diversity, they bring about innovation. And I believe it is going to bring about a lot of ideas, but at the same time bring up more support to the customers and bring about strong business case certainty to the customers.
Look, I think you mentioned Singapore before. It's a great launch pad into Asia, and our territory spans, North Asia, what we call Australia and New Zealand, and over to the subcontinent, with Southeast Asia included. So Singapore's a great launch pad, safe, secure, easy to do business, and so across the region we functionally lead the business out of Singapore. We have field operations in those countries I've mentioned before, and we see opportunities and policy development happening across Southeast Asia. So if you take Philippines, for example, they announced a new renewable energy policy yesterday. We know that Japan is also looking at feed-in tariffs for wind. Korea's also got a very ambitious green growth policy. And India, one of the fifth largest market for wind in the world, of course, is still continuing. It's expected that this year will be another big year for wind in India. And then, of course, in Australia, with the large-scale renewable energy target set last year, we were fortunate to land significant power plant scale projects like MacArthur Wind Farm at 420 megawatts, and that project is kicked off. We've broken ground in Victoria, and we're ramping up on the production of the turbines, the V112, which, as you know, was an award-winning machine for its innovation last year. So we're pretty happy with the way things are going here in Asia. I think what we're seeing is a real movement in wind becoming a mainstream energy option. Nobody talks about it as alternative anymore. And when we talk to stakeholders like politicians, financiers, it's becoming much more well understood as a viable energy source. So from that perspective, I think there's a lot better understanding of wind and how it fits in the energy mix. And we are seeing more interest and activities. Is it a direct result of the nuclear disaster? I can't say, because Japan is actually going through a review of its energy mix right now. But if the parliament in Japan can get the tariff passed for wind energy, then I think this will be the start of a breakthrough for wind in places in Japan in particular. No, look, absolutely delighted that we can house ourselves under one roof, and as Peter said, it's about providing business case certainty, and that's lining up all our know-how and smarts that are 100% focused on wind in providing sound business case to our customers, across the whole of their wind farm life. So we're getting one step closer to that, and looking forward to the opportunities it brings in the future.